As per your demand, I am here available with a video in English medium for the students of plus 2 class political science. In this video I am going to cover part A, and the next video will be on part B. So these are important questions from your examination point of view. As you know that we have examination that in which they're going to ask you MCQs, right, only. So true and false and fill in the blanks would also be handy in solving MCQs. So let's begin with these questions. First questions from the first chapter is, Aristotle was the writer of the book titled Human Nature in Politics. So it is false. The writer of the Human Nature in Politics is Graham Wallas, and the book was published in 1908. Next question, the term political system was used for the first time by David Easton. Yes, David Easton used political system term in his book The Political System, which was published in 1953. So the answer is true. The concept of political system is a result of the behavioral revolution which came in the subject of political science. Answer is true. Behavioral revolution came in the beginning of 20th century, and the two books that played important role in bringing behavioral revolution were Human Nature in Politics by Graham Wallas and Arthur Bentley's book The Process of Government. These two books were published in 1908. And the fourth question is, use of coercive power is not the characteristics of political system. It is false. It is the characteristics of political system. Next is, interest articulation is an output function of political system. No, interest articulation is an input function of political system. Then we have question number 6. The boundaries of political system are territorial. False. It can be territorial, extraterritorial also, right? So this is false. Next question is, political system has the quality of adaptation. It is true. Political system can adapt, can change with the time. Next, Almond and Powell are the writer of the book Modern Political Analysis. Wrong. Modern Political Analysis, the writer of Modern Political Analysis, the writer of the book Modern Political Analysis is Robert A. Dahl. In political system, there is uneven distribution of political influence, and it is true. There is uneven distribution. Evenly political influence or political powers are not evenly distributed. So keep in mind, it is true. It is unevenly distributed. The extra societal environment do not influence the political system. That's false. It does influence करता है. According to the Almond, political system converts inputs into outputs, and that is true. Input को output में बदलता है. Next question is, according to David Easton, political system regulates the behavior of human beings. That's true. इंसानों के behavior को regulate करता है. 13. There is no difference between state and political system. False. There is a difference between state and political system. State has its own characteristic. Political system has its own. Keep in mind, we have done it. And number 14. There are differences between the boundaries of the state and the political system. That's true. Boundaries of political system and states, there are differences. Territorial boundaries and extraterritorial boundaries are two major differences between them. So all the political systems are alike. False. Political systems can be different, right? Indian political system is different, American political system is different, Arabian political system is different. But keep in mind, everywhere there is political system. Now let's move to the multiple choice questions from the topic. The author of the book titled The Process of the Government is. The process of the government is Arthur Bentley. Keep in mind. So our option will be C. Next question is, system is a whole which is compounded of many parts. Whose statement is this? System is a whole component of many parts. It is of Kelly Cherry. Then we have political system is any persistent pattern of human relationship that involves to a significant extent power, rule, and authority. And this statement is of Robert A. Dahl. Keep in mind, we'll have to memorize, we will have to cram certain definitions. Next is, which of the following is not characteristics of political system? Persistent pattern of human relationship, it is characteristics. Use of legitimate power, it is also. Mixed character of political system, it is also. Absence of bond, it is not. So it would be our answer. Which of the following is the characteristics of political system? कौन सी characteristics of political system की? Keep in mind, it is equal distribution of power of political resources. ना power ये नहीं है. Equal distribution of political influence. No. Multifunctionality of political structures. Yes. Absence of boundaries. Right. This is also not there. Right. So the answer is C. Keep in mind, our answer is C. Which of the following is output function of political system according to David Easton? Output function, demand of for the regulation of behavior. It is input function, demand for the communication and information. It is input function, demand for the participation in political system. It is input function to regulate the behavior. Regulating behavior is output function of political system. So our answer would be D. Next question is, which of the following is not the output function of political system according to David Easton? According to David Easton, which is not the output function. To regulate the behavior, it is output function. Allocation of goods and services, it is output function. Proclamation of policies and objectives, it is also output function. Then protection of the boundaries of the, this is not output function. Keep in mind, so our answer would be D. हमारा आंसर इसमें क्या होगा? D होगा. Which of the following is the output function of political system according to Almond and Powell? Output function. So clearly this is input function, this is input function, this is input function. This one is output function. So it would be our answer C. Which of the following is not a difference between the state and the political system? Which of the following is not a difference between the state and political system? Difference, keep in mind, state or political system are difference. Nature of state and political system is the same. No, this is not true. Difference in their constitutional elements, yes, ये सही है. Difference in their boundaries, yes, yes, yes. All the states are alike, but not political system, yes, ये भी true है. So our answer is A. Who made the use of the term political system for the first time? We know that David Easton made it. And then we have, when the book titled Political System written by David Easton was published for the first time, it was published in 1953. Hopefully these are clear to you. Now we have some fill in the blanks. These are also very important while attempting MCQs, because we have certain MCQs which are based on fill in the blanks too. So name the book written by Graham Wallace was. The name of the book written by Graham Wallace was Human Nature in Politics. So here you will write Human Nature in Politics. The book titled Dashed, written by Arthur Bentley, was published in 1907. The book titled The Process of Government, written by यहाँ पे आएगा Process of Government. The author of the book titled Political System was David Easton. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा David Easton. Political system is a persistent pattern of human relationship that involves to a significant extent power, rule and authority. तो यहाँ पे आएगा power, rule and authority. Then fifth question, the dash of political system separate it from other system. The dash of political system, boundaries of political system. यहाँ पे आ जाएगा boundaries of political system. Use of legitimate power is the characteristics of political system. And question number 7, dash in political system is inevitable. जो होना ही होना, inevitable होता है, जो होना है ना. Change in every political system is inevitable. Next question is distribution of goods and services in the dash of political system. Distribution of goods and services is the input function of distribution of goods and services. Is that so? distribution of goods and services is the output function of political system. Okay. Then we have political system converts inputs into outputs. Next question is the scope of political system in comparison to that of the state is much wider or wider. The book titled Political System was written by David Easton, was published in 1953. यहाँ पे 1953 आ जाएगा. So these were important questions from first chapter. If you have any doubt in any questions, you can ask me. Right? Let's move to the next chapter. That is some major or contemporary political theories. In this chapter, we are going to do again liberalism. Yes. Next topic is liberalism. Let's move to liberalism. And first question from liberalism is the word. Origin of the word liberalism is from the Latin word liberalis. It is true. Then we have liberalist belief in the absolutism of state. That is false. No, they don't believe in absolute power of the state. Next, John Locke is the supporter of traditional liberalism. That is true. He is also known as father of liberalism. Next, liberalist belief in the expansion of public sector. That's false. They want to give freedom to the people as much as freedom as possible. Then we have next question. Modern liberalists are against the principle of open competition. That's true. That's modern liberalists are against the principle of open competition. And liberalists are the supporter of free trade. Yes, that's true. But modern liberalists are not totally against the principle of open competition, but they want government to interfere, to control, to make a balance. So from that point of view, it would be false. Next, liberalist belief in the centralization of power. That's wrong. They believe in the decentralization of power. According to liberalists, the state is a natural institution. According to yeah, to some extent it is right, but it has been, as per the contractualist, it has been created, so it would be false. According to liberalist, individual is a means and the state is an end. That's also false. They say individual are ends and state is a means. The next question is liberalists are the supporter of popular sovereignty. That's true. They want the rule of the people. Liberalists are for giving limited right to vote. No, that's false. Liberalists want to give right to vote to all. Liberalists respect the opposition. Yes, that's true. They respect the opposition. According to liberalists, both men and women should be given equal rights, and that's true. They want equal power, equal rights to men and women both. Next question is traditional liberalists are the supporter of negative state. That's true. Traditionalists don't want the state to interfere much, right? So that's true. According to the modern liberalists, the state is a welfare institution. That's true. State should work, welfare work also. Then we have modern liberals believe in monistic state. No, that's not true. They believe in pluralistic state. Pluralistic जहाँ पे हर तरह के लोग रहते हो. Monistic एक ही तरह से related है. Then next 18 question is modern liberalists are the supporter of universal adult franchise. That's true. Now let's move to the MCQs. Very simply, liberalism is the theory and practice of individual liberty, judicial defense and constitutional state. Who said this? This is a statement of Sartori. A option is right. Next question is liberalism, no doubt, is directly related to the freedom. Whose statement is this? This is a statement of Lasky. Then liberalism is a political creed which is compound of two separate elements. One is democracy and the other is individualism. Whose statement is This is statement of William Magwan. D is right. Which of the following is the support of traditional liberalism? Carlyle asking Adam Smith is the supporter of traditional liberalism. Which of the following is the supporter of modern liberalism? Modern liberalism. They both are not. Then we have Lasky, he is also not. Then G.D.H. Cole. The answer would be B. Then we have who are the supporter of the principle of maximum happiness of the maximum people. So they are basically utilitarian, जो वो चाहते हैं कि सब को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा खुशी मिले, right? Then who is the author of the book The Spirit of Laws? It is Montesquieu. Then who is the author of the book titled Two Treatises on Government? It is John Locke. Then we have which of the following is not the principle of traditional liberalist? Support to open competition. It is the principle economic and political decentralization. It is also rejection of principle of natural support of political liberty. So it is also a rejection of the principle of natural rights. No, they did not reject, not the principle. Yeah. So we will say this one. Answer would be this one. Now, which of the following is not the principle of modern liberalist? कौन सा नहीं है? So it is faith in humanism, support of open competition free trade. Now they didn't support; they wanted government to interfere. So this would be our answer. Faith in rationality of individual. This is there, and rejection of the principle of natural rights. So now let's do the fill in the blanks. Some of the fill in the blanks from this chapter. The origin of the word liberalism is from Latin word liberalis. Fill in the blanks में आएगा liberalist. Traditional liberalists are the support of the open competition and free trade. Yes, यहाँ पे आएगा free trade. Montesquieu was the author of the book of The Spirit of the Laws. And then we have John Locke was the author of the book. John Locke is considered the father of philosophical liberalism. That's true. Then we have J.S. Mill was the author of the book Two Treatises on Government. J.S. Mill. Okay. Then Rousseau was the supporter of the principle of general will. Yes, general will का supporter थे Rousseau. Liberty is pivot around which the whole philosophy of liberalists revolves. Yes, सारी philosophy वो है liberty के आले दुआले घूमती है. According to traditional liberalists, the state is an artificial institution. Yes, लोगों ने contact करके बनाया था. ये traditionalist कहते थे. And then we have John Locke was a supporter of principle of natural rights. Yes, it is true. And then we have liberalists believe in dash society, pluralistic society. अलग अलग तरह के लोगों के होनी चाहिए, उसमें believe करते थे. तो वीडियो बड़ा हो रहा है, या अगर ऐसे में बनाता रहा तो 40-50 मिनट का वीडियो बन जाएगा. सो आई एम एंडिंग दिस वीडियो from these two lessons, and further 2 lessons I'll bring in the next video. तो ये पार्ट A का 1 हो जाएगा, वीडियो नंबर 1. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.